it seems as though the premise of the 2019 impeachment of Donald Trump has been flipped on its head. Maybe we were looking at the wrong political figure in 2019.
Well, absolutely. And John, you probably know this. Even Jake Tapper had to admit that Donald Trump was correct. And I'm sure it was difficult for him to do that. But he, as you know, he had called for the investigation of Hunter Biden regarding Burisma and Ukraine at the time. And of course, it was used against him in the interviews that he was doing and in the debates that he was doing for president at the time. But just like everything else, John, the distance between these theories that the left calls them and the truth is what looks like maybe anywhere from 6 months to a couple years. But it sure looks like, and you've proven it, that it is true, that, and it's very coincidental, just like everything else, that while Hunter Biden was having a problem with his main benefactor at Burisma, Joe Biden unilaterally, it appears, changed his course, even after having lied to the American people again, and saying that that Shokin was corrupt and that he needed to be fired. Meanwhile, everything leading up to that moment was showing that the United States of America's policy was in support of the Prosecutor General Shokin, in support of his investigation into the corruption, including Burisma and including Hunter Biden at that point. And then in November, when Hunter Biden was having this PR problem, as at the very same moment, coincidentally, that Joe Biden unilaterally changed course in defiance of the State Department and all of the United States government policy regarding the loan guarantees for Ukraine, and says, no, we're not going to give suddenly we're not going to give the loan guarantees unless you fire this prosecutor. And so, again, more probable cause for an impeachment inquiry. Not only does Hunter Biden have a legal problem, but as you know, John, so does Joe Biden.